Hey, 121st time being first in chat. Thank you for being first in chat, Mike. I appreciate you very, very much. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday night, so it's AEW Dynamite night. Can't wait to get into it. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Eric. I am from the Ringside Rundown podcast. That's a podcast about pro
Gangsters,
wrestling.
what's up, guys?
Hey, thank you for checking in, JDK. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. Hopefully, you guys are having a good Wednesday, having a good week, enjoying your week, and are ready for some wrestling action. We got Maximum Carnage here from AEW tonight. MJF will be defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Bandido. Kenny Omega returns. Babes of Wrath and Chris Statlander are in action against the Triangle of Madness. There's a four-way match for the number one contenders to determine who is the number one contenders for the tag team titles. So it's a big show. It's a big show tonight. I'm excited to get into it. Maxwell Jerkoff Friedman. That's very nice, Botch. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice way to start off the stream. Maxwell Jerkoff Friedman is crazy. Oh, that's nuts. That's nuts. Well, welcome in, guys. Thank you for joining me. For those of you, again, that don't know who I am, my name is Eric. I am one half of the co-hosting team on the Ringside Rundown podcast. It's a podcast about professional wrestling. We just dropped a new episode this morning, so please check it out. If you have a chance, if you like a podcast and you want to check out some wrestling podcasts, please check it out. That right there is a Spotify link, but we do have links on various different platforms. If you need a platform to find it on, you can find it here. Or if you don't feel like using a platform, but you still want to check out the show, you can check it out on YouTube right here. Thank you very, very much for checking it out and supporting the channel. What do we got? That's why I call him just to be funny. Maxwell Jerkoff Friedman is pretty funny. It's pretty funny, but I feel like it's something that he's heard before. I feel like he's used to hearing that. Like it comes with the territory or something.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
Thank you for doing your check-in, Mike. I appreciate it very, very much. Hopefully you're having a good week. We're just a little less than 2 minutes from the start of the show. McLovin. Oh, man. My camera settings are a little weird. Because I had to, for some reason, when I was playing games, it adjusted my camera settings. So now my camera looks all like kind of like washed out. I don't know. Love that movie. I love Superbad too. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. All right, let's get this going. They got Big Bang Theory on the TV right now. It's almost done. Almost time to start some Dynamite. Hopefully it's a good show. I haven't been keeping up with AEW. I've been kind of slacking on my AEW, so I'm kind of happy to get back into it. I'm sure you touched on it while you streaming with JDK, but what happened to you streaming Raw? I just didn't feel up to it. I knew chat was gonna be dead because it was a weird time, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I didn't feel up to it. I felt like I'd rather conserve my energy for the night stream. So that's why I didn't stream it. But I most likely am gonna stream Monday coming up because they're in Ireland and it's going to be Finn Balor versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. So I think that's going to be a good one. I think people are definitely going to want to see that. So I'm probably going to be streaming that. Dying Wish, wow.
And we will cap it all off with our main event for the AEW Championship. Maxwell Jacob Friedman. MJF puts the title on the line against Bandido. Plus a massive women's trios match. The Cosmic Babes of Wrath, Chris Statlander, Harley Cameron, and Willow Nightingale take on Tekla, Sky Blue, and Julia Hart. Triangle of Madness. And the best bout machine, Kenny Omega, returns live tonight at Dynamite.
Is he going to be in action, or is he going to just make an appearance?
We will determine the top contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship in a four-way tornado match. The Young Bucks, GOA, Jet Speed, and Davis and Doyle. But coming up next, the Bastard Pack, Darby Allin, a grudge match of epic proportions. But before we get to that, let's take you back to earlier today and Samoa Joe.
Uh-oh.
You know, time and attention are tricky commodities. You see, there's never quite enough to deal with fools and their foolishness. And Hangman Adam Page, you represent one of those fools. And these continued attempts at winning back the AEW Championship, well, that represents your foolishness. You see, tonight, I need to prepare myself along with the Ops for an upcoming championship match. Our trios titles must be defended. So what do I do?
Seems like Omega might only be appearing live. Seems odd that they wouldn't mention an opponent if he was actually wrestling. Unless it was meant to be a squash match.
And the bounties
Unless they're giving him a jobber. Enhancement talent.
Hunter comes to claim his prize.
Oh.
Hangman! I got my first taste of you 3 years ago. And you beat my ass like I stole something. But today I steal it back. I'm a different man, Hangman, and I plan to show you. Yeah, I got the opportunity to make it personal. And tonight, I cash in. Pay up!
Okay.
There are certainly a lot of sharks circling the AEW World Championship. Samoa
Here comes
Joe
Darby Allin.
using a bounty hunter to make it one less.
Your opening contest is set for one fall. Approaching the ring from Seattle, Washington, weighing 175 pounds, Darby Allin.
We'll call this a grudge match of epic proportions. It most certainly is. But let's head to ringside where our colleague Renee Paquette is standing by with some additional insights. We know that Pac did
Triple
not
H
want to
spit
give
was
Darby
better
Allin
elite
this
in the
rematch.
mud. Already our first elite in the mud
Darby forced the hand of the
comment
Bastard.
of the night.
Darby Allin convinced Pac to agree to this match last week by practically breaking his ankle. Darby's also made it very clear that in order to move on, both mentally and physically, he needs to defeat, to take out the sole Death Rider that continues to elude him. Not once, but twice. These two have gone to battle, and Pac has come out on top both times. What's going to come down to this one tonight is a matter of what Darby Allin is willing to give inside that ring. We know the grit of Darby Allin, but when we see it going up against a man the caliber of Pac, who has been firing on all cylinders since he's returned from injury, we have seen an entirely new version of this man. So to imagine that Pac would walk away with anything less than another W tonight seems unthinkable, but when we're talking Darby Allin,
Where's Jon Moxley? He's right there.
when it comes down to these two high
He's right there. He's got Wheeler Yuta carrying his belt.
Tonight, I do this by myself, all right? I've got this.
And a very confident Pac heading into the ring tonight, claiming that he will be going to battle one-on-one with Darby Allin tonight. No Death Riders at ringside.
No Death Riders.
From Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing 217 pounds.
I didn't recognize him in the black. How could you? Oh, shit. Holy hell.
Just throwing his body
That
at the
was
Bastard
crazy.
Pac before the bell even rang. And Bryan Danielson, we've heard this out of Pac
What
before,
the hell?
that he will beat Darby Allin one-on-one. That was not the case last November at Full Gear.
It certainly was.
Oh, man.
Lied in that situation, and the Death Riders came to his aid.
That was nuts.
We'll see what happens in this match.
Pac has a perfect 2-0 record, career record over Darby Allin in their one-on-one meetings. But right now, Darby Allin coming out of the gates hot. You see referee Paul Turner trying to get the action back into the ring, but Darby Allin.
That's got to be unsanitary.
You can tell how much this means to Darby Allin. I mean, we saw it to the extreme just how much he wanted this match. He was willing to re-break Pac's ankle last week.
And that's an important fact to bring up, Brian, because an ankle injury to any professional wrestler is devastating. But to one like Pac, who suffered an injury, was on the shelf for a number of months, to have that happen again, not only is there a physical toll, but a heavy psychological toll as well.
Is this a false count anywhere match? Is this no disqualification? Because goddamn.
At this stage in his career,
did the bell even ring?
Wants to be out any longer. I mean, because since he's come back,
I don't know if the bell even rang.
Look, he was attacked before the match, and here he is right back on top of Darby Allin.
Bastard Pac ratcheting up the aggression, and really, it was those long layoffs due to injury for Pac that really, I mean, he made him the athlete that we know today.
You could barely see what's happening.
Psychological breaks, and Darby just throwing his body.
Good lighting.
And now Darby up to the second level.
Darby with that death-defying style. Let's see what he does here.
You can't. Oh, coffin drop.
From Darby Allin on the bastard Pac.
We need a spotlight on there.
Even officially begun yet.
You can't see anything.
That's a turtle. That's a tortoise. That's a fucking turtle. I just made a diorama on reptiles. I know everything about them.
I know everything about them. What's going on, Lime? How are you? Welcome in.
Not too far from here at the Footprint Center.
Finally, we get to see what's actually happening.
Now trying to retreat to the relative safety of the ringside area. You can see
just copped a ticket to Dynasty in April. All right, what a man right there. He's going to AEW Dynasty.
And again, the bell has not rung yet.
And you don't see
my man taking a trip to AEW Dynasty in April is going to be a good show, hopefully, for you.
Typically, Brian, to that point, he is the aggressor, but Darby pursuing him. And, oh, Darby into the barricade.
Oh!
Suplex.
German suplex.
Like you said, Excalibur, this match hasn't even started.
Ticket was cheaper than the pay-per-view cost.
Darby Allin only recently returned
there you
from
go.
The injury he suffered in that first match in the 2025 Continental Classic. As we take another look.
Lime, how are you doing? How was your Wednesday?
For Darby Allin, and I believe Pac, maybe with a belly-to-belly suplex
Meh.
in mind.
Okay.
No. Instead,
all right,
Pac,
I won't push the subject any further.
Heavy steel steps at ringside.
What does Pac have in mind here?
The bell hasn't even rang for this match.
How Pac employs those steps almost with the creative.
No, don't do that. Mother of God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. He's going to be crippled by the time he's 40. Oh, my God.
And Pac.
Oh, my God, dude.
This is just business to him. I called it a grudge match, but this seems like he's just here to take Darby apart. There's nothing.
Jesus Christ.
This is just a paycheck for the bastard.
I agree. This is personal for Darby Allin. This is not personal for Pac.
Now Darby. Oh my God. At least what remains of him.
Yeah, I hear you. Thank you for the bits, Mike.
Demanding that referee Paul Turner
I appreciate it.
For this match to begin officially. And
now the bell rings.
But Pac on the move. We've seen him build up the momentum. And
what a lariat.
Thunderous lariat. Is this the end of the night for Darby Allin? 1, 2, 3.
What a cocky cover by Pac. I don't think you're going to beat Darby Allin like that, no matter how out of it he is.
And Pac, we mentioned the two
Mike, did you get your tweet in?
encounters he's had with Darby Allin in the past. Both victories for the Bastard. And he seems to be cruising toward one here tonight. As Pac, the wrists of
Oh my God.
slingshotting Darby face first into that
Cover.
strand. Cover two.
And a kick out.
Darby kicks out, but that is a great way for Pac.
They won't read my tweets. I'm too real. Yeah.
Or among other I mean, anything
You say
can
so.
happen in a situation like that. Excalibur, you and I have brought up multiple times that those ropes that we call them ropes, they're actually steel cables.
Yeah, ropes a misnomer. High tension steel cables could very easily shear off an ear, a nose, or
Holy shit.
Pac sends Darby flying, and now
What the hell?
waistlock, German suplex, bridging two, and
Darby kicks out.
once again.
Be back in a bit. Gotta run to the store. Get you some snacks.
Pac in the driver's seat as the action
Get you some
continues
snacks,
live
buddy.
here on Dynamite.
And we're picture in picture. Picture in picture right now, ladies and gentlemen. Pac in control of the match. This is pretty easy for him, it looks like. Darby Allin. Leroy's back there. Leroy's back there somewhere. Leroy. He's not looking at me. He's mad at me. I wouldn't share any of my dinner with him. So he's not looking at me. Gonna have a snack. What? Also, tell Mike how I clutch won you a game of Fort on Monday. Yeah, he did. He did. He clutched up for the first time in his life, put his balls to the wall, and actually got us a win. You know, I didn't have to carry him this time, you know. Oh, man. Yeah, he got us a win. He got us a win. It was a big win. It was a big win. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a Twitch subscriber or a moderator, you can hop up in our Discord and watch the show that I am reacting to. You can watch AEW Dynamite and keep up with the action with us, so that way you're not confused. Weird. Can't access Blerp on mobile. Oh, that stinks. Pac still taking it to Darby Allin, not giving him a little bit of rest, not even a little bit. So does your Fortnite skills. Hey, I do a lot better when I'm by myself. It's always when I'm playing with other people. That is weird because that almost exclusively where I access Blerps. Oh, you do it from the phone, huh? Interesting. And you played a Blerp just 4 minutes ago and it worked fine. Maybe it's something on your end, JDK. App was in the mud? Oh no, App was in the mud. There you go. He knows it. I didn't even have to do it. He did it himself. Pac's got Darby Allin in the corner. He seats him on the top turnbuckle. Yo!
That is the first offensive maneuver we have seen from Darby Allin in the last few
Yo!
months.
Whoa! Time out. Time out.
Pac off his feet.
But I wonder how much
This
that
is
drop kick
too
off the
much.
top impacted Darby Allin.
Holy
his spine
shit,
is
that
gonna
was
be
crazy.
In real pain after that belly-to-belly under the steps, and now doing that top rope missile drop kick.
Oh
landing
my
on his back like
God.
that. I've done that move many times. One time it sent
Oh,
pain
my
down my arms
bladder.
where I couldn't even lift it.
Yeah, have you ever done that drop
Jesus
kick after
Christ,
being
you guys.
thrown
You
onto
guys
the
are
third
something
ground to a set of
else.
steel steps like that?
Seriously.
Absolutely not. But
Seriously.
The coffin splash from Darby.
But I've never been as resilient as Darby Allin is.
Darby is
My
just
God, I'm glad you guys are. What the fuck? Yo, somebody take away the blurps.
Darby Allin stringing
I'm
together
taking away the
an
blurps.
impressive series of offensive maneuvers. Can he put back a one?
I'm taking away the blurps. You guys are.
Just like
I'm
that,
overstimulated
the
right
Pack
now.
shuts down the
I'm
offensive
fucking.
flurry.
The second time in this match.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Belly to belly to harm
I feel like Darby Allin.
And now he's putting him
I'm
back
getting
on
beat
top.
up by blurps.
We've seen Pac use a brainbuster off the top before.
Jesus
Could that be what he's
Christ.
doing? Or maybe another belly to belly off the top.
Now it says thank you. Yeah, that's my thank you. Oh my God, let me get my bearings.
For a long avalanche. Belly to belly
Oh my God,
suplex.
excuse me.
For just about any athlete, this would be the
Oh
end of
my
the night.
God.
Is it the end for Darby Allin? Pac wants to make it a certainty.
Oh, thank you guys for the
I have to think this is a
bits,
mistake. I think he should have gone for the
for
cover
scaring
there.
the shit out of me. I'm very sensitive to noises, and you guys seem to
Maybe a
really
big
enjoy that. No fucking way.
The awesome bomb from the
He
ring.
just bombed him to the
ring.
stage.
Darby Allin.
He's just fucking with Darby Allin at this point. Every match is like Darby Allin just gets fucked with.
You've got to be.
Look.
Oh my God.
Impact course through the body of Darby Allin.
Darby ain't walking
No
at
doubt
50.
Darby
It's
Allin
going to
has
be
that.
very hard.
Spine tattooed along the base of his spine, but you have to think his back is a wreck at this point.
Referee Paul Turner up to the 4 count. Pac seems content to accept the count-out victory, which seems all but a certainty at this point. Darby making no movement towards the ring. The count up to 7. Now 8.
Darby's not even moving.
Darby just barely beats the count. And perhaps a look of frustration.
Darby just getting his ass beat like
mixed
I'm
with
getting my
disgust
ass
on
beat
the
with these
face of the
blurps.
bastard.
Hey, give him the old double bird.
Darby Allin.
The old double bird.
But if there's
Gangsters,
anybody
what's
that
up, guys?
What's going on, James?
The
Welcome in,
cruelty.
welcome in.
Oh,
Wait a
Uh-oh.
second. Pac, we talked about the ankle injury. Oh, Darby looking to seize on this. Pac very well may have re-injured his ankle there.
oh, an ankle pick from Darby Allin.
No, did he hurt his ankle again?
Darby up to the top. Pac, he's on one leg.
Oh, coffin drop.
An unfortunate circumstance for Pac, but that was Darby Allin's opening.
And Darby seizing on that opening. Relentless in his assault.
Pac just came back from an ankle injury.
Darby thinking a second coffin drop in quick succession, perhaps. Finds his
Oh!
coffin drop. He caught Pac, but also Darby caught the corner piece.
Jesus
of the apron.
Christ.
That tends to be something Darby Allin does regularly. He's not afraid to hurt himself if it hurts his opponent. Look at this.
Oh my God.
Landing, he caught the right side of Pac, and then also the apron almost with equal velocity, but now Darby undaunted.
I don't know how Darby Allin's able to run at this point.
Oh!
Pac pulling Paul
The
Turner
referee got
Darby's
it.
path.
Oh no!
And once again, Brian, we're watching Pac take a shortcut against Darby Allin.
Damn, I hope Pac didn't really hurt his ankle though.
And he may feel like he needs one now with his ankle seemingly hurt.
And Darby turns the corner, Scorpion Deathlock. It is cinched in deep.
This is how Darby tapped out Jon Moxley.
And Pac, he is now tapping out the referee, Paul Turner. Not that. Oh, wait a second. Wheeler Yuta.
Oh shit, Wheeler Yuta tried to come in with a chair and got clocked.
The drop kick and the chair.
Oh, Scorpion death drop.
And Darby with the chair in hand. Maybe thinking Scorpion death drop.
Got it.
Not on the chair. That one center of the ring. Darby. Oh no, Darby
Oh shit.
trying to break the ankle. Re-break the ankle of Pac. We talked about how personal this is for Darby, Brian.
Oh!
Darby
Yo, his leg looks crazy.
the ankle of Pac. And now Darby steps through, center of the ring, Scorpion Deathlock. Paul Turner, finally he comes to. Darby.
Got it. Darby gets the win. Damn, I got a call right as all that happened. I missed your fallout. Yeah, you missed all the good stuff.
First time in his career, defeats the
That'll teach you to leave the stream.
more importantly for Darby.
Who said you could leave the stream?
Defeated every member of the Death Riders.
Yeah, I mean, Darby climbed to the top of the world.
I got a hankering for cobbler. Make some of your peach cobbler.
Until he could beat all the Death Riders.
One time, Lime came all the way here and visited me, and she made me peach cobbler.
Of Mount Everest. He thought
Stupid Wheeler bringing in the chair, yeah.
in the 2025
Dumbass Wheeler Yuta.
But Darby, the injury forced
You don't have the ingredients off.
But revenge ultimately was Darby Allin's. And fans, our main event tonight, Dynamite.
Yeah, fuck you, Wheeler. Everybody in the chat
Challenges MJF
says
for the
fuck you,
AEW
Wheeler. Hey,
Championship.
listen. In less than a minute, a block of Twitch advertisements is gonna hit your screen for 90 seconds. To avoid those advertisements, consider hitting the subscribe button down below, and then you won't have to see any commercials and lose your spot in the stream and everything like that. Did you have a bacon brawl combo for supper, Eric? No, we don't have a White Castle near me. We don't have a White Castle near me, so I didn't have that. A bacon brawl combo. You get 2 bacon sliders from White Castle, some fries, and a soda. Jesus Christ, a bacon brawl combo. That's right. It's from White Castle. I can house me some White Castle. Get me a 30 box. A 30 box. I can house them all. No problem. I haven't had White Castle in like 10 years. Same. They sell it in the grocery store in the frozen section, but it's not the same. Mikey barbecued steak tonight since it's like 40 degrees here. Wow. Listen to this guy. Mr. Grillmaster. Barbecuing some steak. Heat wave, yeah. Break out your shorts, Mike. They're talking about snow down here this week. Yeah, I doubt it's gonna snow in Florida. I don't think it's gonna snow in Florida. It's unseasonably warm right now here. 40 degrees. It snows in Florida? It doesn't snow in Florida. Now you're just making up stories. Broke a previous daytime high from 1942. Wow, that is warm. That is warm. Climate change be damned. Climate change be damned. I am with you. I am with you. Back to the action.
Maximum Carnage, the action continues. And from one very personal match to another here tonight.
Brian Keith, the bounty hunter.
Let's head to the ring. And the Dapper Yapper, proud Phoenician, Justin Roberts.
This bout is set for one fall, being accompanied by Big Bill from Greens Point, Texas, weighing 187 pounds, the Bounty Hunter, Brian Keith.
He's no longer the bad apple.
And Brian, we heard from Samoa Joe at the top of our program here tonight. He has put a bounty on Hangman Adam Page's head. He wants Hangman taken out of the AEW World Championship title picture.
I mean, you can see where Samoa Joe would want that. That's a pretty crowded title picture. You've got Hangman Adam Page.
We got a bounty hunter versus a cowboy.
Another shot. Kenny Omega's talking about it. We've got
All
this
right.
huge title match tonight with Bandido against MJF.
And his opponent from Aaron's Creek, Virginia, weighing 229 pounds.
Look at the pyro. Look at the pyro.
Brian Keith mentioned his first match in AEW was against Hangman Adam Page. Hangman came away with a victory that
19 wins in past 21 singles matches for Hangman Adam Page.
Here to claim the bounty.
Got a lot of wins. Did you catch that on Raw, the women's match? I forgot who hit the move, but the commentator, she hits a code breaker or backstabber rather.
Former AEW World Champion.
Commentating's not easy. It's very hard.
On the outside, in the corner, his tag team partner. Oh, Hangman heard the footsteps of the bounty hunter. Was able to duck and get the jump on Brian Keith.
It makes you wonder if Big Bill is going to play any role in this match. I hope not.
Hangman went for the high boot. Brian Keith able to avoid it, land one of his own.
Woof.
And now, sharp chops delivered by the bounty hunter to the chest of the Hangman.
Just another subtle hint on who's coming back to save the Fed. Oh my God, listen to you. Save the Fed.
Sends the bounty hunter back.
Christ.
Now Hangman's turn to avoid the boot.
Whoa, big boot from Hangman Page there.
Getting the better of that exchange.
Hangman Adam Page, one of the toughest men here in AEW. And you can see it with that boot.
Hangman, big elbow strike in the corner, and fans, AEW Dynamite headed back to the Edition Financial Arena, Orlando, Florida. 1 week from tonight, you can join us. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen or AEW.
Next Wednesday in Orlando.
Residency in the Esports Stadium in Arlington continues January 24th and 31st, Arlington, Texas. And then we head to Austin on Wednesday, January 28th, the HEB Center for AEW Dynamite. Then the Pearl Theater.
Oh!
On Wednesday, February 4th, Dynamite and Collision, AEWTIX.com. As Hangman now.
Big crossbody slingshot to the outside. Hangman looks like he's not even breaking a sweat.
He was screwed over not once, but twice for the AEW World Championship. First by hook inside that steel cage at Full Gear, the match with Samoa Joe. Then at World's End this past December, less than a month ago, when MJF just basically snuck in the back door to steal the AEW World Championship.
Yeah, I don't think it's just Hangman thinks he was screwed. He knows he was screwed. I think he was screwed in both those instances.
And Hangman not only trying to fend off the bounty hunter, Brian Keith, keep himself in the title picture, but also keep that fiery temper.
Hangman rolls Brian Keith back into the ring.
We have seen how Hangman is figuratively and literally willing to burn things down in the past.
Hangman's ability to translate his anger into productivity in the ring.
Oof.
It really became when Hangman mastered that anger, mastered his temper, did he become his most dangerous form, so to speak.
Man, this is just hard hitting.
What a rolling out. I mean, the power behind these elbow strikes in this match from Hangman Adam Page. I mean, this is some of the hardest hits I've seen him do.
Oh, Big Bill.
Big Bill getting involved.
Hangman Adam Page. And a lot of credit.
Did your
to Brian
phone
Keith.
service get screwed up today? No, my phone was fine. I didn't have any issues with my phone, but then again, my phone is dry as shit. My phone is dry, so I wasn't even worried about it. The only person that calls me is my dad. The only person that texts me is really you. You're the only person that like regularly texts me. Get some milk. I need some milk. I had milk earlier. Hydrate. I have nothing to hydrate with. I'm dry as a bone. Dry as a bone, ladies and gentlemen. I am unprepared as a streamer. Tap water, toilet water, Leroy's water bowl. No, I'm not fucking with Leroy's water bowl. He likes to like dribble his food into his water. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Later on, there's going to be a 4-way tornado tag match to determine the number 1 contenders for the AEW tag team titles. Mike's favorite, the Young Bucks, are in it. I know he's excited to see the Young Bucks tonight. Looking forward to that. I'll bail on that match if it's the main event. No, it's not the main event. They're not billing it as the main event. I think they're going with MJF Bandido to be the main event.
Tonight on Dynamite, Maximum Carnage.
This is an interesting setup.
Trying to take Hangman Adam Page out of the AEW World Championship title picture, but Hangman not going down without a fight. High boot into the jaw of Hangman Adam Page. And Hangman showing his toughness, showing off his granite chin, absorbing the contact with Brian Keith, luring him in.
Great drop toe hold from Brian Keith.
Great follow-up with the knee
Brian
strike.
Keith stringing together some offense.
The cover, leg is hooked. Hangman, though, breaks free.
Brian Keith is wrestling this match with an intensity that I haven't quite seen in him for a while. I think part of it's the bounty, part of it, he remembers that first match he had in AEW against Hangman Adam Page.
It speaks to the importance of this match for Brian Keith, who is undoubtedly showing his quality here tonight, but Hangman Adam Page, oh, misjudged that one. Keith charges in. Hangman, he looked for
Fallaway
this.
slam.
Finds it now. The fallaway slam. As Hangman, you can still see, feeling the effects of the assault, slow to rise, but springs up to his feet. One swift motion, and a right hand takes Keith off his feet, not once, but twice. Hammer throw across the ring. Hangman looks for the back body.
Sunset flip, roll through. Basement lariat, 1, 2, and Brian Keith kicks out.
You saw Big Bill at the top of your screen leaping up to the apron. He has played a role in this match, Brian, unfortunately for Hangman Adam Page.
I don't think, you know, if Hangman can somehow negate Big Bill, I think that would do a lot to help him win this match.
Fireman's carry. Brian Keith escapes out now. Oh, look at this pinning predicament. 1, 2.
Ooh.
Hangman able to extricate himself, charges in lariat.
Oh.
And Keith, belly to belly
Damn.
suplex, but Hangman came down to the back of his neck. 2. And Hangman kicking out, but a very narrow escape.
Not enough pressure on the shoulders on that pin by Brian Keith. You know, we saw the damage, how much damage that belly to belly into the turnbuckles can do in the first match when Pac did it to Darby Allin. But for somebody like Hangman, who's bigger, stockier, that can have an outsized effect on his neck.
Now Brian Keith, maybe looking for that Tiger Driver, but Hangman has no intentions of finding out.
Buckshot.
Now poised to deliver the buckshot, but instead, Big Bill. Kicked off Brian Keith. Oh, almost some
Moonsault. Nobody there.
on the floor. Brian Keith, he's got referee Aubrey Edwards' attention diverted, but
Swerve coming to the help of a Hangman.
Of Hangman Adam Page, and he's got the neck of Big Bill. Hangman, the high boot to Brian Keith. Big Bill neutralized on the outside.
Buckshot. Got all of it. He got all of it. GG's, Brian Keith. Thank you for coming. You still can't beat Hangman.
Even to this day, Brian, it is surprising to see how Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page are able to put the animosity of the past and work together as an effective duo.
You're right, Excalibur. I mean, I can't get over it. I was surprised, shocked to see Swerve, but I guess I shouldn't be. I mean, they have been so effective working together.
And as great as they are as a team, they still have their individual goals. And unfortunately for both men, that goal is reclaiming the AEW World Championship. Remember tonight, our main event, MJF Bandido. The winner will leave Maximum Carnage with the AEW World Championship title.
Brian, you go and try to collect your bounty now, dumbass.
Dumbass.
Samoa Joe, not man enough to fight me himself, so he hires Brian Keith. Samoa Joe, I am going to take everything from you.
And I got a message for you, MJF. If you just so happen to come out victorious and you keep that championship around your waist, what really means is you actually lost, because we will be coming after you relentlessly. And since this is 2026 now, I got a New Year's resolution. It's been a while since I had a AEW World Championship around my waist, and that's what this fan base wants to see. Am I right? So this year, we get back on the top of the mountain and we make this whose house?
Here's Kenny Omega.
Listen to that reaction. We knew Kenny Omega would be here live tonight, but we did not know when. But apparently, the time is now.
Bye, Leroy. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Leroy? What are you doing, Leroy? What are you doing? I heard the reaction. It wasn't crickets. It was pretty loud. Leroy, what are you doing?
In this moment,
What are you doing, Leroy?
AEW World Champions occupying
Just staring at me?
and three men with a very complicated history.
You saw Hangman Adam Page smile when Kenny got into the ring, but Swerve looked none too happy.
I had my own time etched out for what I had to say, but I figured, why not come out now? Why not come out now when three of the greatest challengers for the AEW Heavyweight Championship belt are standing in the ring right here, right
Glory
now.
Hog. Oh, man.
I don't mean to speak for anybody else in this ring, but it feels like all three of us have something
Clout
to prove.
chasing Mark is
and
tough.
The thing that I have to prove, not just to myself, but to each
That's
and
tough,
every
man.
single one of you.
Go easy on him.
Is that when you all called me the god of professional wrestling is that it meant something. And that if you still believe, then I still believe. And I understand that winning a belt, oh, you can't just be an EVP, snap your fingers and make it happen. From what I understand, I've got to win a couple matches here first. So whether it be friend or whether it be foe, I'm going for that belt.
Well, Kenny, it looks like there are 3 of us who want that championship.
Belts, what a mark.
This is not a team effort. So if we cross paths on the way to the championship, Kenny, I mean it sincerely. If we cross paths, may the best man win.
Hangman Adam Page, classy in respect to the circumstances around the situation, but Swerve Strickland seems none too pleased at Kenny Omega interjecting himself in not only the AEW World Championship title picture, but into Swerve's reconciliation with Hangman Adam Page.
I agree. Swerve didn't look happy at all.
It seems like the Don Callis family is coming out.
No.
Much to the chagrin of Kenny Omega. Here's Don Callis with his Don Callis family.
Don Callis, of course, coming out, members of the family.
I have something important to say.
Don, the man that literally stabbed Kenny Omega in the head.
Pick up with the Andrade attack again. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they got to go back to that.
Or excuse me, not the World Championship, but to discard Kenny Omega from the Don Callis family after he felt Kenny Omega had outlived his usefulness.
I've always been a big fan. I've always been a big fan of MJF. But I gotta kind of question his logic, even thinking of associating with a scumbag like you. But now you're back, and now you want the title, right? And you gotta win some wrestling matches. You wanna wrestle, kid? How about you wrestle against the man who broke Ibushi's leg? And the man who sent you to the hospital? Why don't you wrestle the walking weapon, Josh Alexander?
They're calling Don Callis an asshole.
Oh, Uncle Don. You see, I could barely hear you over all these people. But what it sounds like, Don, what it sounds like is that you've issued a challenge. And yes, I get it. I do have to win matches. I don't deserve a belt unless I beat some of the best challengers in all of AEW. So Josh Alexander, well, I've got a little bit of time tonight.
Oh.
So a few people would have it. If Tony would have it. Oh, and Don, if you and your family would have it, I'm willing to make my record look all that much more sparkling clean for that title belt that's going to be going around my waist. What do you say, Josh? What do you say? Let's go.
Yo!
other for many years. And I guess it's been a while. You forgot how our relationship works. You do what Daddy says. Daddy decides when matches happen up in here. So you'll get the walking weapon, but when I say, and I say next week on Dynamite.
Not tonight.
Because what I say goes.
Don't say daddy, you creep.
Well, it seemed like Josh Alexander was ready to go here tonight, but Don Callis, you know he's going to spend the next 7 days, Brian, coming up with a nearly impeccable game plan to take down Kenny Omega.
That's what the Don Callis family does. They've been great at injuring people, and he has lots of people to do it.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be next week, but trust me, today was a very big first step, and you all were witness to phase one of Kenny Omega once again becoming your AEW Heavyweight Champion. Now, I'd love to stay out here and listen to the sound of my own voice, but I must bid you adieu, goodbye, mwah, and good night, bang!
All right. So next week it's going to be Josh Alexander versus Kenny Omega in Kenny Omega's return match. Kenny Omega's got to rack up some wins if he wants to compete for the World Heavyweight Championship. That'll be happening next week in Orlando, Florida.
Brody, talk to me. Tonight, Bandido is in the main event facing MJF for the AEW World Championship. You said you get the first shot at the title. Should he win tonight?
Just the man I wanted to see. Hola, Renee. Hey, can you tell that masked partner of yours to never punch me, never hit me, and to never, ever suplex me ever again? All right?
Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. Because now it's my turn. We have a standby match.
Pardon?
You heard me.
I'm not. Well, I'm clearly not dressed to compete, and I don't. This button doesn't. It's. Oh no.
See you soon, John.
He's gonna be great.
All right, commercial break. Hopefully no one triggers his diverticulitis. Why would you bring that up? Why would you wish that on somebody? That's horrible. You don't wish that on anybody. Orlando, Florida. You ever been? It's a nice place, that Orlando. Good place to retire. I would retire in Orlando. Oh boy. No, you wouldn't, but you would move to where I am if you're if you what? No, you wouldn't, but you would move to where I am if you're from New Jersey or New York. How certain are you? Do you think I'm just gonna follow you like a puppy dog? You think I'm just gonna follow you around like a puppy dog? Everyone is moving from New York and New Jersey. That's true because it sucks over here. I would move to New York if it wasn't so expensive. It's just too expensive to live in New York. Y'all are making it suck here too? Well, geez, I'm sorry. I'm sorry Florida is sucking. A big ween. Not a small ween, a big ween. My boo-boo hurt? That is a nasty boo-boo. She's got a boo-boo on her kneecap. Because she don't know how to walk. I told her she's got to get her walking down. She don't know how to walk right.
Carnage, Arizona Financial Arena, right in the heart of Phoenix, Arizona. And, well, this is...
Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday. She tells him she's in church, but she doesn't go. Still she's on her knees and
Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Brody King comes out to Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty.
Deserves some punishment.
And Jonathan Cruz, the Spanish language mouthpiece for the AEW World Champion MJF, and Brody King, of course, former AEW World Tag Team Champions, close friend and confidant.
Jonathan Cruz doesn't have any shoes on. He's wrestling in his socks.
Through the ropes. And even without his shoes on, makes the climb to the top.
Holy shit, he just got knocked out.
This doesn't look like it's going to end well for Jonathan Cruz.
Brody's got him.
Oh, Gonzo bomb.
1, 2, 3.
He didn't even take off his jacket.
Need a standby match for the stand.
Now he took off his jacket.
Oh, Brody defeating Jonathan Cruz in short order. Is that a preview of what Bandido has in store for MJF?
What a payday. Yeah, he made a lot of money there.
Maximum Carnage main event.
Bandido! Tonight, in the main event of Dynamite, I want you to beat MJF's ass from pillar to post.
When is Orlando? Wednesday? Yes,
Tonight,
Wednesday.
It will be an honor to step in the ring. The first new AEW champion.
Well, Brody King making his prediction. Bandido will leave Phoenix as the new AEW
I don't think Bandito's going to win tonight.
And we will find out.
Call it a hunch.
Event. But fans, White Castle and AEW join forces to tag team flavor with the AEW Bacon Brawl combo. Bite down on 2 bacon sliders.
Sorry to burst your bubble.
January 31st at your local White Castle. And Brian, our main event tonight, Bandido challenging MJF for the AEW
A
World
Crave Clutch is only 20 burgers? Nah. I need the 30 box.
And I can't wait for this tonight. Bandido has been
Give me the 30
incredible
box.
all 2025. He'll be incredible tonight as well.
Let's get an inside look at tonight's main event.
Where's that stooge Shivani? He's got the day off.
MJF! No, the low blow!
They gave him the day off.
Dumb enough to think you're on the level of the devil, step up or get stepped on.
MJF, Maximum Carnage, your reign ends.
Bandido won the Dynamite Diamond Ring, earned a shot at the AEW World Championship.
Listen, Bandy, you're a good kid, but you don't have a prayer. You stupid son of a bitch!
I am a generational talent.
Come hell or high water!
The devil gets his due. You call yourself the devil, but the devil only exists when good men are afraid. And I'm not afraid of you.
Bandido, MJF, live from the desert.
That's the main event tonight.
Your Dynamite Maximum Carnage main event still to come tonight. MJF, Bandido, 1-on-1.
FaZe, what's going on, my man? It's just crazy that AEW just swiped TNA's hottest right now. All of the Rascals when Dynamite is on air today and TNA is performing on AMC tomorrow. What timing? Very interesting. I didn't even know they signed with AEW.
Well, Davis and Doyle making
I know Jake Doyle used to go by Jake something in TNA.
Impact felt here in AEW by taking out Jet Speed.
And they got him up.
That was the cackle of Don
It's
Callis.
interesting. Fightful confirmed it. Oh, I feel like they would do really good in AEW. Yeah, I feel like they would do really good in AEW.
And despite the attack by Davis and Doyle last week, Brian, I think, whisper it quietly, the Continental Classic did wonders for Jet Speed as a tag team. I think they're coming into this match with huge momentum.
They are, and I have to be kind of rooting for Jet Speed in this. It's hard not to. Because they were attacked last week by the Don Callis family. And there was a bounty put out to them by the Demand.
Being accompanied by Ricochet at a combined weight of 524 pounds. Bishop Khan, Leona, G.
Pretty Ricky. Yeah.
And Don, I gotta ask, how are things gonna be at the Country Club this weekend? If Davis and Doyle defeat Bishop Khan and Toa Leona, I know you and Ricochet have formed quite a bond.
Ricochet and I are professionals, and we conduct our business that way. I'm a little on the subject of professionalism, Brian. I mean, you're supposed to be a journalist. You're supposed to be unbiased, and you're saying you're rooting for someone.
Hope he joins commentary to annoy the shit out of us. Probably.
Cry.
That's probably gonna happen. Here are the Young Bucks.
Excoriating Bryan Danielson from one side and Ricochet doing so from the other. I guess you're gonna be joined at the desk by Ricochet.
Oh, good.
At a combined weight of 417 pounds, Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks.
Of course, Don Callis.
Rod and Tide.
Personal history with Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, in a deeply personal recent history, a costly recent history, as the Bucks winning that $1 million back from the Don Callis family as the AEW National Champion. Ricochet joining us here at the desk. We did not.
Young Bucks go right after Jake Doyle and Mark Davis. This is a tornado tag match, so there are no tags involved. It's all action. Jet Speed go after GOA.
Mike Bailey throwing themselves at GOA on the outside, and now the Young Bucks.
Uh-oh. I'm buffering.
Now throwing themselves at Davis and Doyle, opposite side of the ring, the Bucks.
I was buffering.
Coming out of very hot pace, hot start.
Don't you cheer for this, you sheep. Ricochet,
Finally giving Jake a better last name than something.
Else to take out Jet Speed instead of just having your own guys do it.
Because we get paid to do it. No one was paying us. We're prize fighters. We fight for the prize only. We do our fighting in the ring. We get paid to fight. We don't do no. What if Toa would have rolled an ankle? We tried to take him out. Toa rolled an ankle. Now we messed up for weeks. No. We got the funds for someone little runs to do it for us. But luckily.
Nice back and forth between the Young Bucks and Jet Speed.
Doyle now coming in.
Jim Cornette just shot his TV.
Doyle big scooping a slam
man.
on the Jet Kevin Knight, but.
So are you calling Davis and Doyle your runts, Ricochet?
No, I said luckily we found a tank. Were you listening? We got some.
It's like having Schiavone out here.
I know he's getting
Come
old,
on,
but
Brian.
man, brother, your ears, you got to turn that thing on. Turn your hearing aid on.
Yeah, I am definitely.
Guys,
Wait a second, Jet Speed.
I was about to say.
The top missile drop kicks.
Yeah, stupid. That's what he gets.
But Toa Leona and Mark Davis, the two biggest men in this match, still on their feet as Davis being brought in. Right hands delivered.
Look at Davis.
Get off of me.
Yeah, Nick Jackson, you could punch that guy all you want. It's not going to do anything.
Look at this, see?
Davis is laughing at Nick Jackson.
Now the high ground offered.
See, now they had the double team, of course.
Speedball Mike Bailey and Nick Jackson in the midst
DDT.
of this four-way tag team match. Determine the #1 contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship I'm Excalibur, joined by Bryan Danielson, unfortunately joined by Don Callis, an AEW National Champion, Ricochet, for this pivotal bout in the tag team division.
They caught him.
X, I will smack you with a brick.
Now jet speed and
They caught him too.
wait a second, Nick Jackson.
I think I'm gonna smack him.
What does he have? Oh my goodness! Takes out Khan, takes out Doyle, and Davis and Leona go down as well. The three-time former AEW World Tag Team Champion standing tall in this one.
Come on, guys, you gotta get up.
And keep in mind, the winner of this match gets a shot at the AEW World Tag Team title against FTR.
And of the 4 teams in this match, Brian, only the Young Bucks have ever beaten FTR in their careers. And now, things not looking so good for the Don Callis family.
Oh, come on. Davis and Doyle like to get punched in the face. It warms them up.
Of course, remember, Mark Davis, a tag team specialist, one half.
Holy shit.
At one time, Aussie opened with Kyle Fletcher, and look at that, just as you said, Don, running into one another and seemed to hype them up, but the 4 thrust kicks, and there's like a 4-way BTE triggers.
See?
No.
That's what y'all get for being.
Get up, get up, get up.
Oh, power bombs all around.
A pair of power bombs.
Yeah, they gotta do the whole point and take these double power bombs.
And keep in mind, this is Davis and Doyle's first time teaming together.
Now Khan comes in, high boot, and Zagiri avoided, but not the shoulder block from Toa Leona. Doyle and Khan spilling over the top to the floor. And Toa Leona.
Look at that, the strongest man in AEW.
Toa Leona's the only one in the ring right now.
Man in AEW. Find me somebody stronger.
Up and over the ropes.
Standing, but
Moonsault. What the hell?
a page out of the Ricochet playbook. The moonsault to the floor.
That was crazy.
Standing tall now as Nick Jackson bounced off the barricades, bounced off the ring. Who will become the top contender?
Oh my God.
Tag Team Championship. Don't go anywhere as we find out.
Madness. That was like someone flipping a fridge end over end. Yeah, that was nuts. I didn't know he could do that. That was crazy. Right now we're at picture-in-picture, ladies and gentlemen. Doyle and Mark Davis just wiped out GOA. Mark Davis is back in the ring with Matt Jackson. He whips Matt Jackson to the opposite end. Up and over goes Jackson. Here come the Young Bucks with their double team offense. Sisted sliced bread. Knee to the face. Here comes Doyle. And he just wipes out both of the Young Bucks like nothing. Kevin Knight comes in, immediately goes after Jake Doyle. And Kevin Knight just gets launched in the air by both Mark Davis and Jake Doyle. So that didn't help. Oh, they're going to launch Speedball into the sun. Whoa, Speedball goes flying. Holy crap. It's like he's standing on his hair. Jesus. Maybe that'll make him cut that greasy mullet. Probably not. I'm going to go with no. You know those French Canadians, they're weird, man. Doyle and Davis just beating down Speedball Mike Bailey. Those French Canadian people are weird. Oh my gosh. If I owned a wrestling company, it would be like the Yankees. Short hair, well-groomed facial hair. You put a facial hair policy on your company?
To determine the top contenders
That's crazy.
for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Thus far, Bryan Danielson, a dominant debut for Davis and Doyle. Alliteration unintended.
Yeah, Don, I got to give you credit.
Jesus Christ.
For putting this tag team together.
Jake Doyle, a body block, taking Kevin Knight out of midair.
I'd only get the most dashing competitors. Wow.
National champion Ricochet, both men.
So no mullets.
We're on the same page 1 week ago, but both men tonight, Ricochet, competing interests between yourself and the Don Callis family.
Just because we're still competing does not mean that we are still not on the same page. We both still hate the Young Bucks. We still hate Kenny. We still hate stupid Jack Perry. All is well.
But I mean, the winner of this match gets a tag team title shot. You guys have to be at odds at some point.
And when the time comes, it will happen. But until then,
Double clothesline takes Mark Davis out of the ring.
As Nick and Matt Jackson standing tall. Winners of this match, of course, getting a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Speaking of tag teams, coming up this
boom, right in the face.
Eddie Kingston,
slingshot,
Ortiz taking on the
stunner,
veterans this Saturday, 8/7 Central.
Springboard, crossbody, goes for the cover.
If we're going to talk about Collision this Saturday, I'm going to announce that that's not the only thing happening. Andrade.
The tiniest guy in the match could totally make two fridges bang their heads together. Miss me with your bullshit, Rod and Todd. Listen to you, the curmudgeon criticizer.
That's something everyone can get excited. And next Wednesday, Josh Alexander dismantles Kenny Omega. How you like that?
Wow, big information dump by Don Callis. I mean, we haven't seen Kyle Fletcher since the end of the 2025 Continental Classic to be back in action. And Andrade El Idolo as well. Collision can't miss this Saturday, but can't miss with those thrust kicks or jet speed in the Young Bucks.
You didn't have to transfer. You didn't have to do that. You did that on purpose.
If they sucked last night, wouldn't be some promotion.
To be a coordinated aerial assault.
I think they're okay. They're not like they used to be.
The door potentially open for either Jet Speed or the Young Bucks to earn that #1 contendership for FTR in the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Boom.
Oh, super kicks avoided. Pump kick not. Nice sweep there by Speedball Mike Bailey.
Oh, double knees. Oh, super kick to the side of the head. Lariat off the top rope.
But frenetic pace to this one.
Fantastic action.
We should be gambling. I thought about it. I forgot I didn't get it in though.
You didn't have to show that. Get that out of here.
Four-way area.
I say the Young Bucks are going to win it though.
I'm going to have a talk with the production crew.
That's what she said. Listen to you. Listen to you.
Excuse me, that's Doyle, Jake Doyle, making his Dynamite debut here tonight. And he has made a tremendous accounting of himself, but Nick Jackson slips free. Khan and Doyle. Come on. Swing and a miss by Bishop Khan. Super kick.
Bam.
Super kicks for Khan, super kicks for Toa.
Didn't get it in. Title of your sex tape. Wow.
Comes in with the cutter.
Yes, sir.
And remember,
wow.
Brian, this is a tornado tag team match. No tags required, I guess. Tagging an unnecessary element of this title.
Here we go.
Oh, the GOA has looked so impressive.
Oh, it's over. GOA got the cover.
Kevin Knight there in the nick of time to break it up.
Like a gnat. He's like a gnat. He just won't go away. He just won't go away.
I prefer cockroach.
Cockroach. Also, yes. That's Mike Bailey. Here we go again. Like I said, strongest in AEW right here. He's about to show you why. He's about to show you why.
Toa Leona with Matt Jackson up on his shoulders. And now stacking.
Now he's got both the Young Bucks on his shoulders.
Matt and Nick on the shoulders. But look, Speedball Mike Bailey. Climbing to the top and Speedball.
Oh!
The ultimate weapon from the top onto the Young Bucks.
Sees a cut, he just won't die.
Onto Toa Leona.
Frog splash.
That might be it. Splash. 1, 2,
No. Bishop Khan broke up the pin.
Great save by Bishop Khan.
Khan keeping the demands. Hopes alive in this match.
Hey Siri, show me how to strain your neck, enter Speedball. You made my Siri go off.
Periphery. The super kicks being thrown with reckless abandon here tonight. Oh, kick to the knee. Toa Leona dropped down. 1, 2.
Man, they are rocking Toa Leona.
4 into the face of Toa Leona. Now Nick Jackson sent out to the apron. Oh, Speedball, Mike Bailey. The Bucks, the powerbomb. 1,
that might be it.
2. No, Kevin Knight slips in. 1, 2.
Oh.
Oh, kick out by Matt Jackson. Oh, swing and a miss, backslide. Knight. Now,
BT trigger.
BTE trigger.
Got him.
And Ricochet just dropped his headset, left the desk. 1, 2. And Ricochet grabbing the leg of referee Rick Knox.
They can do that?
It's illegal, but
Jack Perry out of nowhere.
Jack Perry throwing his body at Ricochet. The Bucks throwing their bodies at the demand.
Jack Perry should be arrested.
And Perry, ever since he was denied,
Jack Perry chasing out Ricochet.
By Ricochet. Look in the ring. He's had a laser focus on the champion, but right now, Davison Doyle with Kevin Knight isolated. No, Speedball into the fray. Blocks the leg.
Damn.
Hook kick by Speedball. But Davis, nobody home.
Boom.
Davis, but Bailey lands
Coming
with
to
that
the
one.
aid of his friends who he hated before returning. Pepperidge Farm remembers, and so do I.
No, Doyle.
Here we go.
Oh, what a pivot by Jack Doyle.
Oh!
Bomb to the floor.
He just tossed him into a whole bunch of people.
Don, you've got something.
Oh, no!
The pile driver. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Number 1 contenders for the
Wow.
tag team titles, Davis and Doyle.
Davis and Doyle becoming the #1 contenders for the AEW tag team titles.
Highly experienced tag teams, Ryan.
Wow.
Just witnessed a shocking upset.
Definitely didn't predict them to win.
Performance. I mean, in their first match as a tag team, winning this 4-way against 3 very experienced teams.
And Don, you do not seem surprised in the least.
Why would I be surprised? They've got
This
a
is
couple
crazy.
animals in there and they took care of business.
First, Speedball Mike Bailey powerbombed to the outside by Jake Doyle. Then Mark Davis. Close your eyes and count 2, 3. Davis and Doyle, the winners. And now, the #1 contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship, currently held by these men.
Stokely's in a wheelchair.
And their injured representation, Big Stoke, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, FTR, now know who their next challenge will be. And Don Callis has not stopped smirking from ear to ear since Davis and Doyle just scored this shocking upset victory.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
And Doyle, still some fight left in him, and going right at FTR as their security team.
Security, referees are coming out.
Trying to restore order here.
Should pound these 2 hillbillies.
Things just breaking down as Davis double leg takes down Dax Harwood, and Don Callis just cackling as Cash in from behind. Now, this.
If I laughed at someone in a wheelchair, I'd be on the news. You get a pass. What a world.
Short amount of time. Davis Davis and dual top contender.
I love laughing at people in wheelchairs. It's my favorite thing. Laughing at people in wheelchairs is my favorite.
Well, FTR knows who their next challenge will be. Mark Davis, Jake Doyle of the Don Callis family. But fans, still to come tonight, our main event for the AEW World Championship.
FTR Bald lost the shoe, but he got it back. He got it back.
In 2025, he is Bandido. He will face MJF for that AEW World Championship tonight in our main event. But coming up next, a big-time trios match. The Cosmic Babes of Wrath. Chris Statlander, Will Nightingale, Harley Cameron take on the Triangle Madness next.
Commercial break. This trio should be swell. I think it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. I like the Babes of Wrath and Chris Statlander. I like the Triangle of Madness, so I think it's going to be a good one. I'm excited for it. Thank you for activating that YouTube command. If you want to check out full episodes of the Ringside Rundown and all the other short form content that we post up on the YouTube channel, that's the link to do it. YouTube.com/@RingsideRunPod is where all the action is. So check that out. I am also multi-streaming on YouTube right now. So if you want to check out the stream on YouTube, you can go ahead and drop a like on it. That would help me out tremendously, because the more likes on it, the more it gets pushed out by the algorithm, and then more other people will see it and then go, enjoy it. Be like Mike and drop a like or take a Canadian spike. Wow. That sounds like it's not fun at all. Who wants to take a Canadian spike? That doesn't sound fun. Oh, God. I don't know why I'm so, exhausted. I've been sleeping all day today. I took various amounts of naps. So I don't know why I am exhausted. Sit through the Twitch ads, non-subscribers. Do we have ads? Not yet. We haven't gotten ads yet.
Arizona fans, we want to take a moment to acknowledge the passing and send our condolences out to the friends, the family, the fans of Bob Weir, the legendary guitarist and songwriter, founding member of the Grateful Dead, and also close friend of Tony Khan, who passed away earlier this week. I want to send our best to everyone affected by his passing.
I didn't know Tony Khan had friends like that.
This Saturday is looking like a pretty big night for Sky Flight on Collision, because we have two big matches.
Marina Shafir.
It's Zeta Steel.
You know me, which is why last week it took 2 people to jump me. Unlike these other girls, I bully bullies.
And Don Callis family, we have a little bit of a history with you.
Damn, they already got rid of Layla Gray?
You guys move and operate like Clone. He's moving undefeated. We could change that. Well, what about Kyle Fletcher? It's his big return to TV tonight.
He ain't ready.
Which leaves us with one person, Josh Alexander. You know, your sights are so focused on Kenny Omega that you are not ready for the athleticism of this team. But we can clean that up.
Everybody's thinking about what's next. You should be focused on what's now.
Because the morning doesn't matter if you can't survive the night.
A big challenge thrown up to the Don Callis family and the Death Riders by Skyflight and their newest member, Zeta Steel.
This next bout is a trios match set for one fall. Approaching the ring first, Tekla, Sky Blue, Julia Hart, Triangle of Madness.
Brian, Tekla, Julia Hart, and Sky Blue, Triangle Madness, one of the most twisted, most sinister trios we have ever seen here in AEW.
Yeah, and you know, somebody like Tekla, she's really hard to prepare for, and I think she's really improved the standing with the Sisters of Sin. I mean, they can come from anywhere at any time, attacking people. They've become a really dangerous trio.
Remember, the word was out on Tekla from day one. She arrived attacking Jamie Hayter, but it was only after she was fired from Stardom in Japan for attacking the president of that company. She is ruthless.
And the opponent's first.
Hey guys, in less than a minute, a block of Twitch advertisements is going to hit your screen. To avoid those advertisements, hit that subscribe button down below.
Well, a true underdog story for the AEW, the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Willow Nightingale
Thank you.
and Harley Cameron, arguably the hardest tournament of any team, and yet they came out on top.
Not my screen, that's because you're a subscriber. So you don't get ads.
Of course, Willow Nightingale recently defeating Mercedes Moné to win the TBS champion, becoming the first two-time TBS, or the first person to hold the TBS championship, and of course the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship simultaneously. But almost even more important, the reconciliation with her friend Chris Statlander, the AEW World Champion.
That's right, Willow's got 2 belts.
At Collision, Brian, how effectively these cosmic babes of wrath are as a trio.
Yeah, and I mean that says a lot about Willow Nightingale. She's was the first person in AEW to take Harley Cameron seriously, and then look at what a tag team they've become. She's repaired the once destroyed relationship with Chris Statlander. I mean, I think that says the world about who Willow Nightingale is as a person.
As Tekla starting things out with Chris Statlander. These two women have been orbiting one another for quite a while. The Toxic Spider with her eyes on the AEW Women's World Champion and that AEW Women's World Championship title.
Tekla seemingly playing mind games with Chris Statlander, tagging out.
Julia Hart gets tagged in. Matt return for Julia Hart.
Takes down Julia Hart, now front face lock. With the power, Chris Statlander comes into play. Statlander, the power comes into play, but also the agility of Statlander, pound for pound.
Waiting to see one of Mike's tweets show up on the show. I don't know if we'll ever see any of Mike's tweets show up.
Yeah, her agility is incredible, especially when you compare it to her power.
Cazadora attempted, but there's the power.
Oh, what a back suplex.
Misjudged and paid for that one in one fell swoop.
And that's why she's our
Harley Cameron gets tagged in.
Champion.
Statlander setting up Julia Hart. Harley Cameron is legal for this.
Oh, nice double team.
Julia, though, fires that shoulder up off the mat. Harley, fireman's carry. Julia Hart, though, does a good job of escaping. Boot to the midsection. Hammer throwing to the ropes. Nice roundhouse kick. Caught Julia. Charging in. Julia, bit dazed.
Sling blade.
Sling blade by Harley now. Cover made. Deep hook. But Julia, once again, more than equal to the task.
Willow gets tagged in.
Backing up to the corner. And Willow
Scoops
Nightingale,
up Julia Hart, slams her to the
in
mat.
a very short amount of time, have become the
Casadora
team
to her
beat
tag
in the
team
tag
partner
team
and
division,
splash.
the women's tag team division, AEW.
Willow goes for the cover and a kick
again,
out.
Julia Hart kicking out, showing her toughness, Brian.
Julia Hart with the jawbreaker and then tags in Sky Blue.
Or Sky Blue. I mean, I remember seeing just not too long ago, Sky Blue just bleeding buckets and relishing in it in blood and guts.
Oh, Sky Blue.
First ever women's blood and guts match just a few months ago as Willow Nightingale.
Willow answers back with an enziguri.
Caught Sky Blue charging in, and fans, Maximum Carnage doesn't end tonight. The action will continue this Saturday on Collision. Maximum Carnage, and it is official by Tony Khan. Skyflight taking on Josh Alexander, El Clone, and the returning Kyle Fletcher on TNT and HBO Max, 8/7 Central, plus Marina Shafir, Zeta Steel, one-on-one this Saturday, and the in-ring return of Andrade El Idolo as he takes on Angelico.
They're lighting Sky Blue up.
Eddie and Ortiz taking on the grizzled young veterans as we're watching Chris Statlander, well, what cover made Statlander and Willow, they call that the Long Island Railroad, that combination, Assault and Sky Blue. Very dazed by that one, Brian.
Yeah, what a trios team this is. I mean, a team decorated in gold. We've got the AEW Women's World Champion, the AEW TBS Champion, and the AEW Women's Tag Team Champions all teaming together.
Oh.
Wow. Breaking news. Jack Perry, Anthony Bowens, one-on-one. The winner getting a shot.
What was that?
In the AEW National Championship, but right now Sky Blue looking to steal it. No.
What was that?
And this trios battle continues live tonight. Dynamite, Maximum Carnage, Sky Blue hammering away.
All right, we're in picture. Sky Blue in the ring controlling Harley Cameron. Looks like Tekla got tagged in. Oh, they're just double teaming with the referee not looking. Snapmare takeover and a thrust kick to the side of the head from Tekla. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg, but only gets a 2 count. Nonchalant cover there, only gets a 2 count there. More covers, but only gets another 2 count. Harley Cameron trying to reach and get a tag, but she gets dragged over to the opposite corner, and Julia Hart gets tagged in, knocking both Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale off the apron and then going to attack Harley Cameron. Oh, Julia Hart with a DDT. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out from Harley Cameron. Sick. Olive Garden delivers. Get some breadsticks. I actually had Olive Garden tonight. That's what I had for dinner was Olive Garden, thanks to my brother's girlfriend. She was nice enough to treat us to some Olive Garden. Tarantula on Harley Cameron. Suplex. Man, Harley Cameron's got to get a tag out quick. Tag out quick, Harley Cameron. Tekla's got like a crossface on Harley Cameron as we head back to the action.
Battle tonight on AEW Dynamite, Maximum Carnage, the Triangle of Madness, taking on the absolutely gold-laden Cosmics Babes of Wrath. But right now, Tekla getting reversed by Harley Cameron, one half of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. And Harley, she needs to tag out to Willow Nightingale, her partner in that AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship, also the TBS champion, or the AEW Women's World Champion, Chris Statlander. But Brian, as you mentioned just a few moments ago, the upside in this match for the Triangle of Madness is monumental. They could, with a victory here tonight, they could have their pick.
Oh no!
Championship held by the opposition.
Willow Nightingale and Statlander get picked off the apron.
The Triangle of Madness. But Statlander taking out the Sisters of Sin on her own.
Meanwhile, Tekla, the Toxic Spider, in control. Harley Cameron inside the ring. But at least for the moment, Harley may have turned things around. Chris Statlander, AEW Women's World Champion, reaching desperately for the tag.
But can Harley make it there?
And not only does Statlander want to relieve Harley, get some fresh blood back into this match, she wants to get her hands on the Toxic Spider. As Tekla now charging forward, but Statlander emphatic.
Statlander just looks so dominant in the ring.
Tekla driven face first into the mat, but Julia Hart
she's so powerful
from behind. Statlander spots it. Crossbody intercepted. Backbreaker. Julia driven down. Dropkick attempted by Sky Blue. Catapult.
Oh, Sky Blue into the corner.
Statlander, one by one, taking apart the Triangle of Madness here. On the move, the big knee to the side of the head. Statlander, the inside.
Oh!
Tekla down. 1, 2, no! Sky Blue intervenes to keep the Triangle's hopes alive.
Great save by Sky Blue. She saved the match for her team right there.
Statlander went for a double lariat, didn't find it. Instead, meeting in the minds for the Sisters of Sin. Powerbomb by Statlander. Swing and a miss. Sky Blue on the move. And Sky.
Oh, DDT from Sky Blue.
Much needed for the Triangle of Madness, but in from behind is
Spine Buster from Willow Nightingale and Sky Blue. Oh, roundhouse kick from Tekla. Backstabber from Harley Cameron, rather.
And Statlander tags out to Harley. Tekla could be in serious trouble here. Willow now legal for the Cosmic Babes. Harley.
What the hell was that?
Sends Tekla down face first, and the from the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions cover. 2-0. Julia there to break it up.
This is craziness. They're just busting out all types of moves. Oh.
Great teamwork there by the Sisters of Sin. As Harley isolated by Sky Blue and Julia Hart planted by Sky. But Statlander waiting in the wings, double.
That's true. What was that in this match? I feel like there's been more.
Kick to the midsection, elbow strike, drops Statlander to her back. Willow Nightingale just ran over the Toxic Spider. Now Willow Nightingale, the Babe with the power. Bomb, no, reversed.
Tekla. Reversal by Tekla.
Hurricane Rana ducks underneath. Elbow strike. Caught Willow right underneath the jaw. As Tekla now poised to deliver.
Oh, no. Chris Statlander took the bullet.
Out of the way, just took the bullet for her friend. But now
curb stomp.
Face first, 1, 2, 3.
Wow, Tekla just pinned the Women's World Champion. Wow.
Tekla just pinned the AEW Women's World Champion.
An incredible victory for the Triangle of Madness. Chris Statlander, in trying to save her friend Willow Nightingale, put herself in jeopardy. And the Triangle of Madness in one fell swoop not only pinned the AEW Women's World Champion, but also defeated the TBS Champion, the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions in the same match. Incredible.
Sky Blue got all the cake.
All Elite Wrestling.
Kyle Fletcher's a lucky man, let me tell you.
Progressive Insurance, offering 24/7 protection when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle. Learn more at progressive.com. And fans, we have had a chaotic night here in Phoenix. Let's kick it to the back. And Renee Paquette for an update.
Guys, I'm here with Jet Speed. Gentlemen, an unfortunate loss for you out there tonight, and actually off to a pretty rocky start to 2026. How are you guys going to turn things around?
Renee, it's been rough.
You guys. Oh, Jet Speed, I love you guys, man. Speedball, you know, we used to be tearing it up all around the world, you know. We haven't been able to mix it up here in AEW yet, but when we do, trust me, it's going to be fireworks. Kevin, Jet. You know, when I was world champion, one of the names I brought up into Tony Khan's office was your name, Kevin Knight. You're the future of this business. Trust me, your time's coming.
How do you continue to respond to being called the future of the business? I mean, how do you react to that?
Guys, you might have lost the chance to challenge for the World Tag Team titles, but not for the Trios Championships. I told Samoa Joe that I was going to take everything from him. I took Hook from him, and this Saturday, I take the Trios Championships from him in Phoenix.
Excuse me.
Hangman, Jet Speed, against the Ops. I will see you guys on Saturday.
Are you for real? Are you for real right now?
Yeah, I'm for real. Yeah, it's a match. I'm making it right now. See you Saturday.
There you go. Jet Speed teaming with Hangman to take on the Ops for the Trios Championships.
Big match for this Saturday at Collision, but one more match tonight at Dynamite, Maximum Carnage, and it is massive for the AEW World Championship. MJF and Bandido next.
All right, main event up next. Really quickly, before they get to the main event, just want to let you know we dropped a new episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast this morning. That link right there is a Spotify link to the podcast, but the podcast is available on all podcast platforms. All you have to do is just search Ringside Rundown, hit the follow or subscribe button, and you'll never miss an episode. We come out with an episode every week. So please do me a favor when you get a chance. If you're into wrestling podcasts, check out that podcast and let us know what you think. Also, if you don't use a podcast platform but still want to check out the show, you can check it out on our YouTube channel. Right there is our YouTube link. If you want to go check out the podcast and see what it's all about, but you don't have a podcast platform, you can go check it out on YouTube. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're here up to the main event. It's going to be Bandido taking on MJF. MJF defending the AEW World Championship against Bandido. So I think this should be a good one. This might surprise us. You know, this is a match that kind of came out of nowhere. Bandido winning the Dynamite Diamond Ring and subsequently winning an opportunity at the world title. But they've never mixed it up, so it's going to be interesting to see. Listen to the show, everyone. Listen to the dissection of Braun spearing Dragon Lee out of his soul. What a spear was that, man. That spear was crazy. You just see, like, his body just go forward and then just lurch back. It was nuts. Never seen anything like it. Braun Breaker's a freak. Braun Breaker's a freak. Oh yeah, they just announced it. The Rascals.
Wow, big news. The information broke a couple moments ago.
There it is.
Days ago, the Rascals are free agents, but not for long. Soon to be arriving.
I think they're going to do great in AEW. I think AEW is a good spot for them to kind of continue the whole Rascals vibe. I don't know if WWE would have understood it.
To Speedball Mike Bailey and the Jet Kevin Knight, that they will be reuniting. You see, they were in action last summer against LFI. They will get the band back together this Saturday night at Collision. Hangman Adam Page and Jet Speed challenging the Ops for the AEW World Trios Championships. Collision, Maximum Carnage this Saturday night, 8/7 Central on
It's going to be a good one.
and HBO Max. But fans, it is main event time live on Dynamite.
Ladies and gentlemen, Phoenix, Arizona, your main event set for one fall is for the All Elite Wrestling World Championship.
I can't stand Justin Roberts. They also fired Wentz for wearing a certain historical uniform, so he wasn't coming back. Well, that's the thing. It wasn't a uniform. It was just a mustache. It was just a mustache, and he did come back. He did come back to NXT, so I wouldn't necessarily rule that out as a reason he wasn't coming back.
His shot at the AEW World Championship tonight. And Bryan Danielson, I don't think anyone had a better 2025 inside the ring than Bandido.
I don't disagree with you. Bandido returned from a career.
Bandido's got a sword.
To become what many would argue one of the best wrestlers in the world in 2025. He became the Ring of Honor World
Shut up,
Champion.
you know, I'm not lying. Not every word needs a long
And
emphasis.
they became the AEW World Tag Team Champions. He had classic matches all over the world.
The knob is Roberts, yeah.
He beat Takeshita, Hechicero, Master Dorada, and tonight, right here, is his chance to make 2026 the year of Bandido by becoming the AEW World Champion.
MJF outmaneuvered Samoa Joe, Swerve Strickland, and Hangman Adam Page to start his second reign as AEW World Champion. In his first reign, he set the high watermark for both the longest reign as champion with 409 days and the most successful defenses in a single reign with 10 before he was ultimately dethroned.
There you go. You can get yourself some AEW MJF merch. Go to shopaew.com.
Introducing at this time, the challenger from Torreon, Mexico, weighing 211 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor World Champion. Bandido! And his opponent, from Plainview, Long Island, New York, weighing 226 pounds, he is the reigning and defending All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Wow. Wow.
Referee Bryce Remsburg drawing the assignment for tonight's AEW World Championship.
They're certainly
main
trying
event.
to make this seem like it's not a foregone conclusion that MJF is taking this one. That's what I'm saying. I mean, despite the crowd being on Bandido's side and all the accolades that Bandido has been racking up, I don't see him winning this match tonight against MJF.
In a single night, and he did so by dethroning Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship, but also denying Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland the AEW World Championship. But tonight, he will have only one man standing across the ring from him, and it may have been the best bell-to-bell wrestler in 2025, a man who looks to make a very quick end to MJF's second reign as AEW World Champion, the most wanted Bandido.
How perfect would it be? MJF had the longest AEW World Championship reign in this company's history.
And he could be on the verge of one of the shortest. As Bandido, of course, wearing his culture, wearing his heritage. Oh, wait a second, Bandido, roll up. Trying to make a quick end. You say wearing his heritage is every time he steps into the ring with that mask on, but tonight, coming with the armor, harkening back 100 years to the styles that really inspired modern Lucha Libre, the masks, the presentation of Mexican culture. MJF, though, no respect in his body.
Frog,
the shimmy of the
ducks
shoulders,
under,
Bandido.
stops from the drop down. A little bit of a Fargo strut.
Tactician, Brian.
MJF really does his work in playing mind games with his opponents. I'm not sure that's going to work against Bandido. Bandido has a lot to prove here.
Bandido.
Oh!
The arm drag takes MJF.
Nice arm drag.
Bypass. And now, Bandido, T. Harris.
T. Harris into the Rana.
Quick succession to sweep, cover.
Fargo strut, Jackie Fargo.
Able to kick out, cover again.
The originator.
MJF, two quick kick outs. Bandido went for the sweep. Lateral press.
Jackie Fargo.
MJF able to kick out Bandido, though, with the advantage. And Brian, having spent more than an hour inside the ring with MJF, no, conditioning is not one of his weaknesses, but I would say that this quick pace definitely benefits Bandido more.
I agree, and especially because MJF has
rake up the eyes, even with the mask on.
Match. He had one in December that was very short.
Yeah, the match at World's End, it was a four-way match. He was able to catch his breath while the other three men were battling it out inside the ring. There will be no such opportunity here tonight.
Yeah, I was talking about one-on-one matches, and he had one in December against a local talent in New York City that was only a couple minutes long. But before that, his last one-on-one match was against Mark Briscoe, and he lost. And in that four-way match that you were talking about,
Bandido with a dive to the outside, sending MJF into the barricade.
Onto the top of the barricade. We'll have to see. He came up clutching that jaw, but nonetheless, MJF down. And just a few moments ago, Bandido, he was looking for the 21-plex on MJF, and MJF out of the corner of his eye.
Why is he wanting to keep shooting MJF? Is he an anti-Semitic? Nah. That's just his thing.
Range. As we take another look at this, watch Bandido's face. Looked like the side of his jaw, maybe the side of his face struck the barricade.
Yeah, it looked like his jaw hit the barricade.
Will be worth monitoring as this main event match progresses, as MJF once again trying to take himself out of the range of the challenger.
Yeah, if I were MJF, not that I would ever want to be, but I'd do my best to kind of stay away from the ropes to avoid that 21-plex.
MJF wrenching on the arm of Bandido.
Double wrist lock.
Attacking it. Remember, MJF has that salt of the earth, the Fujiwara armbar in his back pocket. He's employed it very successfully.
And this is a very effective top wrist lock. The angle that he's got it at really wrenches against the direction that your shoulder is supposed to go.
We saw in the battles with Hechicero in 2025, Bandido He was really
On Pandal.
MJF could be ended here. 1, 2.
Kick out.
Bandido able to kick out, but
It's
Texas
a
Hero,
wrestle.
He was targeting that arm of Bandido. It plagued him, the injury to the left shoulder, for the better back half of the year, Brian. And you know nagging injuries like that do not go away quickly.
They don't go away quickly at all. And I've seen Bandido when he does his warm-ups before the matches. He's always using the band, doing shoulder rotation exercises, stuff that you would do in PT. I know as somebody who separated my shoulder several times.
And Brian, if you know that fact, we have to imagine that MJF knows that fact.
Oh!
Well, that assumes MJF is paying attention to anybody but himself.
Well, MJF just disrupted the balance of Bandido, unceremoniously landing on the top rope and mocking Bandido and Brody King. We saw the former AEW World Tag Team Champions enjoy a brief moment of levity a few times during their reign, and now Bandido enjoying a moment as well. Oh, right hand to the jaw of the champion. Now hammer throw attempted. MJF put on the brakes. Nope. MJF was looking for the trip. Bandido
Roll up.
Roll up again too. MJF able
These
to kick
Mark
out.
tweets.
Bypass.
Oh, shit.
Kick to the, I'm not sure if it was the arm or the jaw, but either way.
Oh, man. What a shoulder breaker.
MJF, the game plan is evident. Attack the arm of Bandido.
Really smart game plan.
Lateral press, and well, Bandido, surprisingly late kick out as the AEW World Championship title main event match continues from Phoenix.
This unrivaled
All right, gotta mute this. Very slow and like methodical match so far. The pace hasn't really picking up into anything substantial. Right now, MJF is gloating to the crowd while Bandido is injured on the mat, trying to flex his shoulder that MJF has been working on. Everything is very slow right now. Very slow paced. Bandido gets shoved into the corner, shoulder first, by MJF. MJF taking his time. He's not exerting a lot of energy, just taking his time, gloating around the ring to the fans. Like heel Cena pace. Yeah, I'd say so. He must know we're in commercial break. MJF leads with Bandido's shoulder, but Bandido reverses the whip. He's got MJF in the corner right now, pounding away at his face. Atomic drop from MJF to Bandido, and then once again back to the arm. That's the game plan. Go after the arm of Bandido. Seems to be the weak point. Oh, boy. Hey, if you stuck around during that 90-second ad break, thank you very much for supporting the channel. I appreciate it very, very much.
Phoenix, Arizona, we have taken our final break of the evening. We have action for the rest of the night. We will stick with this one for as long as it takes. The AEW World Championship title match. MJF looking to fend off the challenge by Bandido. And now looking to complete the Three Amigos. A hallmark of the late, great Eddie Guerrero, somebody that inspired athletes around the world, including Bandido. And Bandido trying to fight off MJF, Brian, despite the injury to Bandido's left shoulder.
And MJF, despite those huge forearms from Bandido, look, he's biting his arm. He's just slapping at his shoulder.
Bandido, so
strong
is Bandido. And MJF, you can see fighting it, but just
Bandido with the deadlift suplex.
We've gotten to know Bandido so well over the past year. We met his family. We've seen him go through the injury struggles with his shoulder. And this AEW crowd is really getting behind him.
We have seen the highs and lows for Bandido throughout 2025. He ended it on a high note, but now has an opportunity to reach heights that just were
Did Jackie Fargo ever do a deadlift suplex? I don't know. That's a very good question.
Simultaneously hold the AEW World Championship and the Ring of Honor World Championship.
That's a good question.
A swing and a miss by MJF. Bandido comes through.
Oh, got him.
And Bandido.
Gorilla press.
Injured shoulder, he can.
Doesn't need the left arm with the right arm only. Drives down the champion. And now Bandido on the move. 21 plex. MJF tries to avoid it. Back elbow into the jaw of Bandido. And on the arm.
Jackie Fargo was overrated. Wow.
Looking for
Listen to you.
Bandido. The roll-up was tight. MJF is able to
Listen
escape.
to you.
Bypass. Sends MJF to the floor. Bandido on the move.
Whoa, Bandido.
Bandido takes flight.
But did you see how he landed on his left arm? I know that's his style. But at this point in a match as big as this, I'm not sure I'd be taking those kind of risks. Look at this.
Bandido did come down on his left side, but now coming up with the advantage on the incumbent AEW World Champion MJF. Bandido needs to press the pace at this point if he hopes to dethrone MJF.
Bandido coming off the ropes. MJF goes over the barricade and says he's done.
But wait a second.
What is Bandido doing?
What's Bandido doing here?
Bandido, no.
Holy shit. Wow.
Get him in the ring.
Bandido riding the wave of adrenaline, of momentum, and perhaps just moments away from claiming the AEW World Championship.
Look at this.
MJF, in his mind, he had to think there is no
Can't wait for
way
Brian to do an after Dynamite show and say MJF wrestles soft to set up a Miz-like meltdown.
continues to shock and amaze.
Yeah, and everybody will tweet the same video clip every 2 weeks for hits.
Time on the floor. He needed to get MJF directly in the ring after that dive.
Bandido, though, fighting back, gets the boot into the face of MJF.
Tornillo.
Top cover. 2. No. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, the AEW World Champion, attempting to
Poison Rana.
the challenge of Bandido, the challenger tonight on Dynamite. Maximum Carnage, our main event.
Code Red.
Narrow escape for the
Taquito Splash.
We were a split
Oh my God, listen to you.
from having a new AEW World Champion.
But MJF.
Leroy, as you can see, he's passed out.
But the code red is well.
Look at
Tremendous
him.
combination
He's
by
asleep.
Bandido. But MJF, as disgusting of an individual as he may be, is triple tough.
One thing you can't discount is MJF's toughness, to your point, Excalibur.
Wait a second, Bandido on the move. 21 flex. No, MJF holding on for dear life, and then Bandido could not wrench MJF over with the suplex. Instead, the arm given out, and MJF to the ropes. Oh, high boot to the jaw of Bandido. Bandido seems stunned by that one. Now to the
Heat Seeker.
The Heat Seeker. This is how he defeated Samoa Joe at World's End. This is how he stole the AEW World Championship. Bandido was ready for it.
Oh, nice, MJF.
Now the lateral press and
Bandido gets his shoulder up
but still
to stop it at a 2 count.
able to kick out.
Great conversion from that cutter into the pin by MJF, but still, Bandido kicked out. He kicked out using his right arm, which is something to note.
That
No,
left
don't
arm
fight
has been the
forever. I need to
target
go to
all
sleep.
Match long by our AEW World Champion, MJF. MJF not only looking to weaken Bandido's arm for the salt of the earth, MJF's Fujiwara armbar, but also
They
to
need
diminish
Steve Austin
the
to come out like
efficacy
he's
of the
using, like he used
21
to
plex.
during Lance Storm matches.
Bandido's
Boring.
preferred finishing
You're not
attack.
enjoying the match?
Bandido's power in general.
Going for the Heat Seeker again. Nobody there for the Heat Seeker.
Bandido is.
Heat Seeker once again avoided, but MJF
Tried to go for another
tried for the
slingshot cutter, but Bandito was too smart for it.
Let go
Too
of the
slow
top
of
rope.
pace.
MJF stunned by
Okay.
it and then stunned even more by the kick. Bandido to the top.
Oh, shooting star. Whoa.
MJF escapes. Was that Bandido's best shot?
Shooting star press, nicely done, but only gets a 2 count.
The accuracy of the shooting star press, but MJF still able to kick out. And you see how slow
Bandito
Bandito's
has
slow to
been
create
exciting,
is to
but
capitalize,
MJF
Brian.
wrestling like Moxley,
And
minus
that
the
was a great
bleeding.
cover by Bandito, but he didn't have enough strength in his left arm to fully grab that leg of MJF.
There you go, the 21 plex.
21, no.
MJF lands on his feet.
Bit dazed, Bipaso into the ropes. And Code Red attempted. No, Bandito to his feet. MJF.
Small package.
Two. No.
Nobody there.
Breaks free over the top. Sunset flip. Bandito's turn. 2. MJF tilts. 2. No, Bandito reverses. MJF reverses again. Bandito back. 2.
Ooh, that was close. That was close.
Rapid fire pinfall attempts. Bandito, the pump kick into the jaw. The gut wrench. He's got MJF up. Could be.
He's going for the X knee.
The X knee. It is MJF out on his feet. Bandito primed and ready. Coming off the top with the 21.
Both guys have pink eye.
He's got it. But he could not complete the bridge, Brian.
Couldn't keep the bridge.
Bandito can't go for the cover.
You know, his shoulder has been damaged, but I wonder if even in just doing that German, he hurt it worse.
Bandito makes the crawl, drapes the arm on the chest. 2.
MJF kicks out and turns it into the Fujiwara.
Salt of the earth, center of the ring.
Bandito's not flat though.
Hip to alleviate pressure.
Bandito doing a great job right now.
He's not flat.
If he can stay off of his stomach.
But MJF flattening it
Fujifilm armbar.
for the challenger. Bandito attempting to make the crawl to the rope to force the break.
Oh, MJF has that on tight.
Oh, but instead, release faces.
Omoplata. Oh no, he's doing the yes lock. The lapel lock.
The lapel lock is cinched in.
That wrenches your shoulder so bad.
He's got a lapel lock.
Bandito's shoulder.
And Bandido will not submit. He will not
Bandido with the double bird.
keeps applying pressure. Wrenches back.
See, there's a nerve that runs from your shoulder to your neck. Oh no, look at Bandido's arm.
He's done.
And that is it.
Wow.
Here is your winner. And still all Elite Wrestling.
Wow. Due to ref stoppage.
Well, Jacob Friedman, MJF.
The lapel lock cinched in tight. Forced to end the match in favor of the man that is still the AEW World Champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
But what an incredible performance.
That was a pretty good match. I give it 3 3/4 out of 5.
Bandido continues to make a case for himself.
3 3/4 out of 5.
As one of the best bell-to-bell wrestlers in all of professional wrestling. But the man that still has control of the richest prize in our sport now also has control of the
right. Oh my God. What the fuck? Too much. Too much. Way too much, Mike.
Bandido, when they said you were going to be an AEW World Champion, I laughed. But after wrestling you, it seems very apparent they're right.
Fair show sportsmanship by MJF.
Bandido, as much as it pains me to admit this, you're going to be a world champion one day.
He is the world champion. He's the Ring of Honor world champion.
Which, unfortunately, means I have to do this.
He's already a world champion, though.
Not after what we just saw. MJF. I hate to say it, I was even lured in by him, but now wants to add insult to injury, wants to take the mask of Bandido. Other men have tried. They've never been able to do so, but MJF, after this battle here, oh, wait a second,
Brody King.
Brody King continues to have MJF, or excuse me, to have Bandido's back and MJF running for the hills.
There's a long overrun.
Luckily, Brian, Brody King there to intervene, to protect the mask, to protect the humiliation of Bandido by MJF.
Brody King and Bandido like brothers. Even before they formed a tag team, even before they got here to AEW.
Wow. Bandido, an incredible performance here tonight, but MJF remains a champion. And fans, coming up this Saturday, Maximum Carnage continues on Collision, including the AEW World Trios Championship. The Ops taking on Hangman Adam Page and Jet Speed. We will see you Saturday night on TNT and HBO Max.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the conclusion of AEW Dynamite, therefore the conclusion of tonight's stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you thought it was a good show. I thought AEW was pretty good tonight. Pretty solid. Very long overrun. Very, very long overrun. Very, very long overrun. But I come to expect it now with AEW. They're going to just overrun me to death. Because they don't want me to get any sleep or anything like that. But I thought it was a decent show. There was some good matches on there. that I enjoyed, so I'm not too disappointed in it. And I think next week is going to be pretty good too in Orlando, Florida. Also, the Saturday Night Collision show looks pretty good as well. A lot of stuff happening on Collision that we're going to be checking out on Saturday. So, yeah. So, hopefully you guys come check me out. The rest of the schedule goes like this. Tomorrow, we're taking a day off, and that's Thursday. Friday, we'll be back with a Friday Night SmackDown stream. They're in, I think they're somewhere in the UK for Friday Night SmackDown. So, it's going to be another pre-tape show, but we're still going to have fun with it. So we'll check that out on Friday, and then Saturday is AEW Collision, and then we'll be watching AEW Collision here on stream on Saturday. Wembley. Is it Wembley? Yeah, Wembley? Wembley or the O2, or I don't know. It might be Wembley. You might be right. It might be Wembley, but I'm not too sure about it. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching the show, watching the stream with me. I appreciate it. Wembley Arena, not stadium. Very good point. Very good point. Very good distinction. It is in Wembley Arena, not Wembley Stadium. So that show, I think if you have Netflix and you're outside of the United States, you could watch it live as it happens. But for me, I'm gonna have to wait till 8 p.m. Fed can't get 80,000 fans like the Real Wrestling Show. I think they could if they wanted to. But anyway, just want to give a quick thank you to Mike, Lime, FaZe, King James, JDK that was here earlier, Botch that came through earlier. So thank you guys for hanging out and watching the show with me. I appreciate it. I'll be at work, so I'll watch the late show with you. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the stream at 8 o'clock. It'll be the pre-taped version, but at least we probably won't get any spoilers or anybody trying to spoil the show for me, because there's not a world title match, so they're not gonna get anything out of spoiling anything for me. So hopefully we'll avoid spoilers with my pre-taped reactions. Yeah, because that's what I do. I make pre-taped reactions. I tell you, the internet is a funny place. All right. All right. Doesn't look like there's anybody to raid tonight, so we're going to be taking it easy and just getting the heck out of here. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. I will see you guys on Friday night for SmackDown. Thank you so much for hanging out once again. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed Dynamite, and I will see you on Friday for SmackDown. Thank you again for hanging out. Thank you for all the support, the laughs, the jump scares, all of that stuff. Thank you guys so much. I love you, and I will see you on Friday. Take care.